I'm not like other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie, no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers. Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a family. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive and crossing state lines.
Or, you know, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. Young and alive, which I can say for that guy. Yeah, let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders.
Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive, and you can call me anytime.
Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream where today we are going to hippity hop our asses right back into some Hardspace Shipbreaker, where we left off on our no revivals run, seeing if we can finally knock out the top digit of our debt. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I was in a car accident Wednesday. How are y'all doing? How have y'all's weeks been? Hi, Little Pink. Hi, Zelix. Hi, V. Who else we got? Hi, son. How you doing? I'm glad the fucking Zoom links up like that. The fucking power's blipped 4 times past 2 hours. That's great. I'm sorry, Zeal. You doing okay then? Is your internet dropping the fuck in and out F? Oh, it was fine. No, we'll talk about that in a second. But I have sad news for all of y'all. So as y'all know, like 3 weeks ago, Gwen and I did plan to entertain all of you with a collab in a cool horror game. I know all of you got really excited, but I guess there was some confusion. We had that poll and we all agreed when it should be, and you guys remember. So we moved it back a week. We moved it back to the Saturday after. And then I think it was the Thursday before that Saturday, I checked back in with Gwen to make sure I got the date right this time. And Gwen was like, actually, idiot, I have a wedding I'm going to. So she left me to figure that weekend out again. So, but you know, there's only so much I could do, and then this week I reached back out and I'm like, all right, you just let me know we can do that, and then I'll make sure I'm not misconstruing anything. So I was like, all right, how's this Saturday looking? And I asked that on the 20th, which was Monday. And then on Monday, Gwen got back to me and she said, I'll let you know ASAP. And then I reached out to her on Thursday and I was like, hey. And then she yelled at me saying, what do you want? And then messaged back, oh yeah, I don't know, but I'll be streaming like next week or so. It's been hectic. So I'm really sorry to break the news to you guys, but I guess me and Gwen won't be collabing this weekend because she hates all of you. I think at some point she said something like, your chat is all stinky and dumb, and why would I ever collab and have to interact with them? And I'm sorry. I know you were all really excited to see Gwen again, and I guess I'll try to convince her. Maybe we can see her next weekend or something. I'm sorry, you guys can blame me. It's definitely my fault, okay? I will get on Discord and yell at you. Hold on. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Okay, Gwen, listen. Wait, I gotta go somewhere that will actually have a Discord audio. Girl, hold on a second. Goddamn. Okay. Do I go something? All right. Let's see.
Hello.
Is that coming through? Oh yeah, that's coming through. I answer. Girls are mean. I know, Dad. How are you two? Everybody say hi to Daddy.
For
Great.
this offense,
He's in
I subject
YouTube.
you to Swiss
He's in
Miss Instant
YouTube
Piss
chat.
now with more bad portions and piss.
Swiss Miss Instant. God damn it, Doc. Are you really making her? He's good. I love his YouTube channel. Thank you, Doca. I appreciate you. And I missed you coming in. Hi, Doca. All right, Gwen, you wanted to yell. Chat can hear you. What did I say that was inaccurate?
You exaggerated the fuck out of all that shit.
All right, what was exaggerated? What did I exaggerate, Gwen? You let me know.
Being mean to you, which we know I'm mean to you, but I wasn't being mean to you like that, bruh.
Wait, so when I said I asked you if you wanted to, that you didn't reply with what do you want?
I'm not done.
Gwen is stinky and
I gotta
mean.
burp.
Okay,
listen.
Yeah,
Wait, I gotta burp.
Yeah, Gwen.
It's not happening. Oh my god, I got heartburn.
Gwen is stinky and mean. Oh, chat, don't be mean to Gwen.
Like Dove body wash, bro. What do you fucking mean? Anyway, listen. I burped. Thank God. You're
yeah, don't worry.
liar.
I'm up on that.
And then you tell you can't. Don't tell your chat that I hate them, bro. What do you? They know that I fucks with them when I'm over here chilling and shit.
Okay, I told them it was my fault. What do you mean?
No, you literally
I said they can blame me that it's my bad.
Sympathy bait. Fuck you.
Gwen is oh gosh, no guys, don't be mean to Gwen in the chat. I said, it's my fault. I listen.
I
it's
smell
okay.
like white peach Dove body wash, bruh.
Oh my gosh. I recently, Gwen, while we're talking about body washes, do you
Gwen
know
is a
about
virus.
Lush?
Why are you talking to me? I thought I was so fucking awful to you in your chat. Remember?
Hey, I answered. Girls should be sweet, not me. Thanks, Dad.
Who said that? Don't tell me how to live my life.
Gwen is a Hyrax? Do you know what a Hyrax? Girl,
That's on some Dr. Seuss sounding shit, bro. What is that?
I don't know. Oh, wait. One of my mods is trying to set something. Are you doing a poll? 1 second. Is Gwen stinky and mean? Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No, don't do the poll. Oh, they did a poll, Gwen. I'm real sorry about that.
Did you do the fucking poll?
No, it was definitely one of my mods who was here. Oh, gosh. I can't believe it. Oh, they're voting? Oh, no. Yeah, Gwen?
I'm gonna block you on Discord specifically.
What do you mean specifically?
I'm not blocking you anywhere but Discord, and I have you on
Where
a lot of
else
things.
do we message?
Well, we don't message anywhere else, but we have each other everywhere else.
Okay, that's true.
But this is where we message, so I'm blocking you on here because fuck you.
Oh, dang. It's gonna be really hard for us to collab.
Sticky.
That's kind of the point, huh?
The point is to not collab. Oh, sorry, chat. Gwen really doesn't want to collab. She's deleting all the collaboration stuff. I guess. Oh god, it's my fault, y'all. None of you blame Gwen.
Knock
okay,
that shit
it's on me.
Quit holding your chat over my head like we got custody, like you're a toxic baby mama and you got my kid. Quit playing.
No, that's okay. I was just gonna have this yap session, me telling my chat about the car accident I was in this week, but how about you tell them about the wedding you went to, Gwen? Since you're here, I guess we can talk about your stories.
Yo, I was getting it on that dance floor. No, I'm just playing. Bro, what happened? Did you get hit by a semi, motherfucker?
Well, actually, it's not bad at all. I technically, I think it'd be like sideswipe would be the best way to describe it.
All right, you fine. So listen, chat. Yo, that's crazy. I was getting it on that motherfucking dance floor. Every time Michael Jackson or Prince came on, I was out there getting it. They done had me in a circle. I was throwing ass.
Set scale Gwen 0.00001. Tiny small Gwen she get lost in the cracks in the floorboards.
What are you? Why do you want me to scale down Gwen? I'm sorry.
What?
Daka wants me to
Fill me up. Make me take up the whole screen.
Nah, girl, that's my stream. You're the one who invaded and then blocked me. What the hell? Why the hell would I
didn't even
turn this
block
into
you.
your stream?
If I blocked you, we wouldn't be talking right now. So the least you can do for sympathy baiting and trying to manipulate our chat,
Our
is-
chat. Oh, okay. I thought we didn't have split custody.
Tiny Gwen has no power here.
is enlarge me, bro.
Tiny Gwen has no power here. True though.
You would think that. You would think that's how that's supposed to go, right?
Oh my gosh. Well, we were just gonna play some Shipbreaker. So you said what? You're gonna start streaming next week? You said Monday?
Yeah.
Be gone when this is not
'cause
Soviet
I was
Russia.
supposed to start back this week, but I came back a little bit later than expected, and then everything IRL got hectic. So I was like, let me just fucking chill, because I'm also starting the gym back next week too, and I need to be like, I need to make sure I'm doing everything I need to do in a week, and I knew I wasn't finna do what I needed to do this week if I started tweaking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So yes, so if you're available, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday.
Okay, wait, the following Saturday or next Saturday?
Well, tomorrow's this Saturday.
Tomorrow is this Saturday. That's true.
So next Saturday.
Okay. So what you're saying then is when someone says next Saturday, they mean the Saturday coming up next week, yeah? That's the Saturday they're referring to, Gwen. We're agreeing.
Or what, bruh?
I should
available
be.
or
I
no?
should be. I'll know on Monday when I get into work and I can see if there's any overtime scheduled.
You better tell your boss to fuck off. You better tell your boss Guinevere Gloom needs you.
All right. I'll go into my boss. I'll pull up one of your Twitch clips. I'll show it to my boss and I'll say this told you to fuck off so that I can have Saturday
As a
off.
matter of fact, yo, Eric's chat, clip this. Hey, listen, big boss guy, listen. I don't know what exactly you got my friend doing up in there, but trust this is more important. I need him available on Saturday. You feel me? You get what I'm saying?
I will get that straight to the CEO of Activision Blizzard. Don't you worry, girl.
Hell yeah. Real G shit. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Gwen. How are you all doing, Chad? How's your weeks? You know, I knew I could rage bait her. I did know if I started talking shit, I'd be able to rage bait her. I did not quite believe it would go that well. The CEO of Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard, King. Oh, I forgot King. I forgot to mention King. You right, Little Pig, you right. How are y'all doing? Welcome. Of course, we're going to have our classic Short Friday stream, but we got a few things to yap about. Now I can finally talk to y'all. As I mentioned, I got sideswiped by a car this week. A Wednesday after work, I was pulling in to the parking garage of my building. And the way you get to it is there's this very narrow back alley that cars really can't get past each other, right? So I'm coming down the back alley. I'm about to get to the entrance to the parking lot. Then I realize there's a car coming at me. So I come to a complete stop and I'm like, okay, I got to figure this out. And I look behind me and there's a car right behind me. Gwen, I thought you were heading off, Gwen. What are you doing? So I've got a car ahead of me, I've got a car behind me, but I'm the closest to the parking garage. So I turn slightly so I could start leaning down the little slope into the garage as I realize the garage door is opening. I am. And I'm like, oh, shoot, there's a car coming out. So I'm like, oh, gosh, this guy's going to come out. We're all three of us going to be stuck in a bad position, right? And then I realize the car coming out of the garage isn't stopping. So it's coming up out of the garage. I try to kick my car into reverse, and then the like right corner of this car clips the left corner of my car, pulls through, goes around, and peels the fuck out of the alley, right? Squeezing past the car that was blocking the other side. He just goes. And I'm like, lean out of my car trying to see what happened. As the car pulled by, though, I saw like this streak of what. So it was this big ass car. It was like, probably like front row, middle row, back row type of car, shiny, all black. And there was a streak, I think, of about a foot of like the palish gold color my car is just across their front corner. And when I saw there's like a foot long streak, I'm like, oh, fuck me. That was probably really bad, right? But I get my car to the garage. I get to my parking spot. I get out of the car immediately. I go into the front corner of my car. And there's like a missing chunk of paint, like the size of a quarter of the front. And I'm looking at it like, oh shit. That's not bad at all. Because I'm thinking in my head, because I'm driving this used ass car that I got all the way in Seattle, and I drove down to LA. I bought this thing for like $6,000 when I got it, and I've driven it for like 3 years now. And in my head, I'm like, that car that clipped me had to have cost at least 10 times what my car costs. Why did they peel out instead of trying to make this a fucking issue, So I'm just thinking in my head, you know what? I'm willing to eat this dumb loss on my cheap ass car. But then one of the people who was behind me ran up to me in the parking lot like, dude, are you okay? I saw what happened. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm okay. It doesn't really look like it's too much anyway. He's like, well, if you want, I have a dash cam on my car, so I got the whole thing. And I told him, you know what, it's probably fine. Like, did you see what the guy did? He's like, yeah, I think he peeled out. And I'm like, well, listen, my car ain't really worth it. So it's whatever. If that dude wants to bygones be bygones on this, I guess I'm fine with that. Oh my god, so that was my little tiny bit of excitement this week. Now I really slow roll my way up to the parking garage though. But how about y'all? What have you been up to? How you doing, Wit? Sup, weeb? Why don't you call me a weeb? I'm not a weeb. I barely ever watch anime. Oh, and it's the baddie Gwen. You missed it, Wit. We voted and chat decided that Gwen is sticky. And was it sticky and dumb? Was it sticky and mean? I don't remember what the poll was now. 98% odd drivers in LA don't have insurance, so it doesn't matter. I don't know, dude. Their car looked nice, is all I'm saying. But once again, for me, I'm like, whatever. Anyway, I have a can of, I think it's like clear coat coming. So I'm gonna just fucking, tap it on there to make sure I don't have a rust problem. But I'm like, I don't give a shit about the cosmetics of my car, So it's very much a big ol' whatever for me. Oh my god. I can't believe Gwen popped up. I'm back. Oh, Gwen, you missed it. Wit called you a baddie. I thought you'd appreciate that. And why are you back? You didn't tell me if you wanted. I have to see with it. All right, girl. Yeah, sure. Fucking hit me with whatever setup or bait this is. Facts, things where. You need to say you're paralyzed. Oh yeah, hit them with the. I think I have whiplash. Dad, like, I appreciate it, Dad, but what's that gonna give me? You think I'm trolling? Girl, you literally are always trolling. Tell me you literally Discord called into my stream to yell at me about bad-mouthing you two, in quotation marks here, our chat. Yes, I always presume you're trolling, girl. But, like, honestly, don't know. My car is so low value. What would I even get out of like an insurance swap? $100 for a can of clear coat, probably. Oh my god. I like Gwen, she makes me laugh. I knew there was a reason I kept her around. I had to set the record straight for 6 people. Bet exactly. I mean, a little pig. You had to come at me like that. I'm getting attacked all day today. You kidding me? For those who have seen, we're on a new shorts release. That's right. We've had shorts coming out all week this week. And one of my shorts started a mini argument today that I think I was going to try to shut down a little bit. But for those who haven't seen, a short came out today where I was talking about how Ultima became a mod, right? And in it, some dude, some guy commented, "This was hard to watch, not gonna lie." And I'm like, I don't know, it was probably right on someone like Shorts Reel, and I don't know, maybe they're not a VTuber fan, maybe they're not a me fan, whatever it is, and they accidentally watched the video. So all I write back is, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Then some other guy, the fucking hero everyone needed, called Captain Pumpkin, replies to that guy, then don't watch it. And I'm just fucking laughing because the other fucking comments, like, I get so much just sharing a fun tardigrade fact. I have Chaotic Owl on here being one of my chat members. Then I get one guy being mean who immediately gets sniped by another random person. And I'm just like, YouTube chat is weird. YouTube chat is very weird. Ooh, notification. Gosh. So yeah, for any of you who are interested, the rewards of the content mines are coming out. I've got 4 weeks of stuff scheduled up. Hopefully I'll get back into the inspiration next week to get another set so we can have a little more time with content for y'all. But watch it, comment it, like it. You can be mean to me. I will reply to you. Do not worry. Mwah. But how are y'all? Literally none of you have told me about how you're doing. The only one who shared any sort of a story, I think, has been Gwen. And it was just about her dancing to Michael Jackson at a wedding. How are the rest of y'all doing? How's your week's been? Who's got weekend plans? In funny news, a buddy of mine who lives close by, but not like within walking distance of me, asked if I wanted to get dinner after work. And I was like, sure, dude, hell yeah. So we're scheduling to meet up. He was going to bring his girlfriend. We were going to go to this place in, I don't know, this nicer area. And I'm like, oh, okay. I get to the restaurant first because it's like right by my work, right? My buddy's like, I'm like 20 minutes out. And I'm like, hell yeah. So I go up and I get us a table and I sit down. I let him know I'm waiting for someone. And my buddy messages like, actually, I'm going to double back. My girlfriend's getting a headache, so she won't be coming. I'll double back. It'll be another 20 minutes. And I'm like, all right, no problem, my dude. The waitress comes by. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, yeah, sorry. My buddy just messaged me. He's going to be like 20 minutes late is what he said. She's like, all right. And I just get something to drink. And I say, we'll order once he gets here. And she walks by. A good 30 minutes go by and she walks back around. And I'm looking and she's like, how's it going? I'm like, oh, it's things seem to be taking a little bit longer for him, so we'll see. She's like, okay. This waitress walks past my table. So once I learned his girlfriend wasn't coming, I swapped to a table for 2, right? So I'm sitting at this table for 2 at a restaurant that has fucking candles on the table, waiting for my buddy, phone on the table. Before my friend arrives, this waitress walks past 4 different times and side eyes me every single time. I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer to this woman getting me pity soup. Because there was a time in my life, another time I was literally waiting to meet a friend at a restaurant where the restaurant thought I was getting stood up for and they brought me pity soup. So I'm panic messaging my friend like, I need you to hurry up and get here. The waitress is on the verge of getting me fucking pity soup. My buddy ends up being a whole hour as late, and he gets there, and we just have a good time catching up. But I'm just having a panic attack every time the waitress walks by and side eyes me, and I'm just like wanting to stand up and yell, "I'm not on a date, god damn it!" Oh my god. Back. I keep meaning to log off, but I keep getting distracted by things on my desk, you ADHD ass. Gwen, if you need to log off and go do things, just stop getting distracted. Life hack, have friends that are so late to dinner reservations, the restaurant gives you food. I don't know, man. I've never felt good getting pity soup, even when I know I'm like benefiting from pity soup. The time I got pity soup, I had to leave, and I messaged my friend, I'm like, hey, whatever you can get here, we're not meeting in that restaurant anymore. And they're like, why? I'm like, they gave me pity soup. I'm not sitting in there any fucking longer. Oh my fucking god. Lore accurate. Wait, what's lore accurate? Gwen, you can't just say phrases in reference to nothing. I will throw egg rolls at you. Don't ask where I'll get these egg rolls. Lore? Lore? What lore? My lore? Me getting pity soup? Is that what you're saying is lore? I don't appreciate it. I'm launching the game. Y'all have had too much of a yap session today. Y'all out here just appreciating me getting yelled at by Gwen, hearing about my car get hit, about me getting pity soup. Michael Jackson lore. Michael Jackson lore accurate. Well, I'm glad you had fun at the wedding, girl. I have only been to 2 weddings in my life. One I was very young for. You deserve to get yelled at. You deserve to get yelled at. Yeah. There are times where I wish my model had a tongue just so I could bleh at people. I'm going for fly fishing for rainbows in the AM. Wish you were here. Oh, I wish I could go fishing with you too, Dad. I was telling Dad, I don't know if you remember this or if you remember where we were. I think this was when we lived in Washington. There was a time where you, me, and my sister went out on a boat to go fishing, and it got kind of rough. And me and her had like these bright colored little kid fishing poles. And I remember there being a lot of waves, and I hooked a fish and instantly lost the pole over the edge of the boat. I don't know if you remember this event at all. I don't even remember what brought it up when I was talking about it. But I was telling Chad, I'm like, I have this vague memory of a kid like hooking a fish and instantly losing the pole over the side of the boat. Oh yeah, yell at me then? I don't know. I feel like I think I'm just too nice of a person, you know. Homie almost died in the sea with Mickey Mouse fishing pole. I mean, I was like 10 at the time, girl. Maybe we don't wish death on a 10-year-old, yeah? Yeah, you think, Gwen, maybe we don't wish death to 10-year-old? Rude. You're rude. But the first wedding I was at was I was very young, outdoor wedding. I was just like vibing there because I was like super a kid. The other one was like a cousin's wedding, and the only thing I remember about it was getting strawberries from the buffet table, which was fire. That was a good day. Nah, it's fine. It's fine wishing death on children?
Hi, don't worry.
Okay, Gwen. To each their own, I guess, Gwen. If you want to wish death to children, I guess that's your prerogative. Just, oh gosh, Gwen. Rude dude. Nah, it's a new stream. Let's get a new big ass shit. What is this, a transport? I don't think we've done a massive transport. Yeah. Oh, I remember loving these ships from the early, like the alpha version of this game. No, these ships were great, specifically because it used to be they would give you a bunch of orders where like, hey, we want you to get 40 chairs. And these ships were great because they were transports. Let's see if I can show you guys. They were just full to the brim of like chairs and random crap. Yeah, you see all that? They were fucking delights. Wasilla Lake, the fishing line bound up the No, I was thinking, Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of a time we were in like Bellingham. And it was like all three of us were in the boat. But I do remember the time we had to use the was it the trawler? Like the really small propeller to get back? I do remember that time. But I was thinking of it even at like a much older one than that.
I'm not built to carry all this weight.
Alright, I for real gotta go. Girl, you had to go a while ago. Fucking get. If you're late to shit because you wanted to stick around and make fun of me, I will be so upset. I will be so upset with it. I will tell on you. If you're late to whatever you've got going on, because you wanted to hang out to make fun of me some more, I will 100% tattle. Don't even question me. Shut the fuck up. Girl, leave! You just said you had to go for real. Stop delaying leaving. You're gonna be late, girl. You're gonna get in trouble, and I refuse to be blamed for it.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, let's get these popped open while we have the rest of the ship to hold it intact. I really need to stop doing these. I hate these thrusters. You know what? But the thing is, I think once we get to, like, difficulty level 8 or 9, we start getting even bigger ships that don't deal with these types of thrusters. That's just what I gotta do. I just gotta get up, like, 1 or 2 security levels. Maybe Howl will help. The main thing we need Howl to give us some more security levels that we're not prepared for. Those would actually help out a ton. Let's steal the coolant. We should play Funnel Runners? What the hell is Funnel? Girl, you're gonna be late! I don't even know what Funnel Runners is. Stop presuming I know all the friend slop games. Okay, we'll launch these on down to the boat. Honestly, I'll just tell her these. Say you agree? I don't know what the game is. Why would I agree before I know if I would like the game? Girl, you couldn't even get me to play the robot horror fucking game.
Cluster fuel system breached. Interior unstable.
You're not gonna talk me into a game I won't be excited for. The game where you gotta find stuff like you're in a van and running before the E3. No, wait, the E5. What the hell is the E5? Gwen, I need you to know. I think you are the only person in my life who speaks AAV to me, and it is so hard for me to keep up. Lake Haddon, Bellingham, Snoopy Pole! Yeah! I don't know how much of that day you remember, Dad, but I specifically remember like it being like a lot of waves, but I was also very small, so it could have been very small waves that seemed big to me. But I got really excited because I felt a nibble on the pole, so I did what I thought I was supposed to set the line, and I pulled really hard up on it, But because I was a child, I wasn't prepared for the fact that setting the line meant it would stop suddenly. So when it stopped, because I think I did successfully set it, it whipped immediately out of my hand. Ooh, God. I thought I was burning there.
Count credit applied.
A twister some shit speaks what to you? Speak what? AAV? Girl, you cannot, you can't not know what AAV is.
Salvage.
You're gonna have to Google that one. I ain't walking you through that. Oh shit, wait, were we fully decompressed? We're fully decompressed. I could have been ripping this up. I don't know. Educate yourself, girl. She's gonna Google it. She's gonna be so pissed at me. 100% if Gwen Googles that, she's gonna be so mad at me. Tornado. Oh, an E5 tornado. You know what? I did hear about that game coming out. I haven't really seen anything about it. Has that been, like, has that been a really successful one, or has that been one that hasn't popped off? AAV. Yep, those are the letters. Correct, girl. It's an acronym.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, is that all the lights?
Salvage secured.
I think we have the entire exterior of the ship picked clean. Hell yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go in. Should I strip the Nana? You know what? Yeah, let's go in. Let's get all the cuts done. Let's get into the sub-levels and let's get this ship cut up and ready to go. With the size of the ship, we're gonna have to do 2 cuts on it anyway. We're definitely gonna have 2 cut sessions, so I might as well get it prepped for a bunch of strip work. Bruh, just explain it. Fine. Lazy. AAV stands for African American Vernacular. It refers primarily to, like, terminology such as, like, shouty, let me ask you a question, things like that. Basically, it is the common vernacular mostly adopted by African American communities. And it also describes the way you like to speak, Gwen. Say that again, shouty? Is that what you wanted me to say again? Or wait, are we quoting Fantastic Four? Wait, what do you mean by say that again? Girl, if you about to come at me and go, you white, listen, yeah.
Account credited.
You cannot hurt me with this, Gwen. Ew. Ew. Girl. I don't know if I talk that way about African American vernacular.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Processor deposit
Very
accepted.
rude.
Credits awarded.
Alright, let's see here. So is that like, how many structure points do we really have? Got some stuff in here, but I think, well, we've got this one, but I think almost everything else I'm seeing is the thrusters. Okay, we do have a second one. All right, we'll collect our bits and baubles. Oh, don't worry, Gwen. There is a debate in my friend group where I'm apparently in the top 3 whitest members of the friend group. So don't you worry. I'm only saved because I do have a buddy who likes to use the phrase skedaddle, so that's very helpful. He likes to have a hootenanny time. Say Lil Shawty? Do you want me to say it wider? I can say it wider if you would like. What are you after? I need to hear it, Lil Shawty? Is that what you're looking for? Say it like it's natural? What do you mean, say it like it's natural? The fuck does that even mean? Wait. Did I? Oh, the reactor was on one of those. Oh, that's horrible. Oh shit, I should have gone for the reactor. That is on me. Oh god. Say it like it's a part of your regular vocab.
Credits awarded.
Ooh, little shouty. Like if I was trying to say it to someone. Thing is, I'd probably only say it ironically. That's just not the type of thing I averagely say. Shouty. Girl, weren't you late to some shit already? What are you still doing here?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Deposit accepted for processing.
Get out of here, Gwen. You're the one who said you had to go. You said you had to go, and you're sticking around solely to make fun of me. What is that? I do gotta do some shit and sleep, though? Ugh. Ugh. Cringe. Fucking Zoomers. Always sleeping. See, this is what's wrong with your generation, Gwen. Everyone knows the average stereotype about Zoomers. Zoomers just be sleeping. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Gwen. Aren't you like 4 years my senior? Yeah, I'm right on the line. I'm a millennial by a technicality. Get those thrusters thrustin'. We'll get these thrusters also thrustin'. We got 2 minutes. I think I'll just work on trying to strip the internals out. I'm so upset I didn't pay attention to the reactor. That is so much cash I lost. So, Eric, I've been playing Tears of Metal. Oh, wait, did Tears of Metal, like, fully come out? I have it on my wish list, and I didn't see any fucking notification. Or is it still, like, just in a really, like... Because I know their demo is, like, was a lot of the game, right? It did? Oh, fuck, then I didn't get a notification. God damn it, Steam. I'm gonna have to look into that, then. How is it? Okay, I'm out. Chat, make sure to make fun of Eric and constantly remind him how goated I am. Girl, they literally voted that you were sticky. I hate to break it to you, Gwen. Listen, they will take every opportunity to make fun of me, but they never take an opportunity to compliment someone. It's not in their character. Thank you, Daka. Thank you for immediately proving my point. I appreciate you. We all get the chat that we created, and I made a bunch of sarcastic assholes.
1 minute left on the clock.
Alright, how are we doing? Some more cheers, we got some lights, we got some panels. Obviously, we got some cut points, trying to get some more nanocarbon out, but no matter what, I'm gonna have to do a second session on this anyway. Ugh, the thruster's not moving still.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
30 seconds. I mean, the tethers last between... Oh, did both of these get... God damn it. This is the main reason I hate dealing with thrusters. They constantly get caught in front of the furnace. I hate it so much.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
I am an agent of autistic chaos and you cannot stop me. Nor would I want to. But how have you been? I was screaming it at the beginning of stream. Wait, screaming what? I was your notification? Well, thank you, Daka. But how's your week been, Daka? Did I miss you telling me about your week? I apologize if I did. I got called a baddie, though? That is true. Yeah, one person, Wit17 did call you a baddie, Gwen. It's been good. Ran some tabletop. D&D, or... What do you run? So what would be? What are some options? Pathfinders, D&D, Kids on Bikes. I don't know a lot of the other system names. Like, I'm honestly happy with myself remembering Kids on Bikes. Listen, I'm gonna be a little proud of myself remembering Kids on Bikes. Now, this isn't the me and Buddy. Oh, shit! Fully custom? One time, I thought it'd be funny to just take a run at making a custom system just for fun. I want to be very clear on that because it's a very dumb... It was overly complicated because I was just having fun building it. So I want none of you to come at me for this. What I wanted to do was to make, like, a realistic armor system. So, like, how it started was, like, there were 3 levels of armor. You had outer, mid, and inner armor. So, like, inner armor would just be things like a satin shirt or something. But basically, every type of armor would be, like, it can be allowed as outer, inner, or mid armor. Like, plate mail could only be outer armor, but something like a, God, I'm forgetting the word for it now, but something like the padded type of armor could be either a mid armor or an outer armor, but couldn't be like a inner armor sort of thing. And then every armor would have, like, slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning resistances, like, unique to them.
Much of a talker over here. Maybe one day
So you would end up with, like, alright, so I'm gonna wear a satin shirt, I'm gonna have a wool tunic, and then I'll have plate mail. And you would put all of those in their slots, and you would come out with a result of, like, how much slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage you reduce from every attack. Again, I was making this for the fun of creating it, never intending to play it. It was unreasonably complicated. But I found it very fun to make. Anne! So, how are you doing? Right, I did promise. Everybody say hi to Anne. Anne is my buddy's girlfriend. And I promised her a night that we went out drinking that I would moderate her. And I, as all of you know, I am a man of my word. No matter how dumb that word was. Oh, we're handing out... No, hey, no, Nepricos, we're not handing them out. I'm handing them out. Because I was drunk and made a promise. I was telling Anne how I got... Isn't /? Oh, it is /. I was vulnerable. She took advantage of me. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm special. How you doing, Anne? How's your week been? How's your headache doing? I was very sad to hear you couldn't join us. I told your guy, I said if she's having headaches, we could just reschedule. It's no problem. This place is literally 10 minutes from my work. We can do it whenever. When he was insistent, he made me sit in a restaurant for an hour as the waitress kept walking by and looking at me with pity as I sat at a table for 2 with candles lit. That sounds cool. I would never make fun of you for that. Oh, you should, Doc. It was very much a system to be made fun of. We had about it. Hell yeah, I'll take one. Neprikos, no. All right, I guess I got to start dating one of Eric's friends. Neprikos, I will be honest with you. If one day one of my friends said they started dating someone and they introduced me to you and you explained to me that you were Neprikos, I would immediately grant you like that dedication to the bit. They'll call it nepotism. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you with your puns. If you have enough channel points, you can VIP yourself. But yeah, no, I guess official method, if anybody wants to use it. If any of you start dating my friends, I will grant you moderator status. Do with this information what you will.
Processing valuable deposit.
Listen, at this company, our promotion paths are clear. They're very moronic, but they're clear. I'm doing better, thank you. We will have to do dinner again. Alright. Like I mentioned before, if you find you're having a lot of, like, I don't know if it was just like a work stress thing, but I do recommend trying to get some smart light bulbs and making use of those. Those seem to be shockingly helpful when people can set the warmth and color and brightness of their lights. I think the brand I used, I'm definitely going to get these wrong, but I think it was like 3 letters. I want to say like HMV? VMH? VM something? I don't know. That was the brand I got. It was a really easy app to use. I got 2 of them, and I gave my bedroom bicolor lighting. I found it's actually easy to get the thrusters that tether to the far end of the... I just always have fucking issues with them. They always get caught on the furnace, and then it's always fucking impossible for me to get them to cooperate from that point onward, because the gravity well of the furnace just yanks on them. And especially because once you get to like difficulty 8 or 9 ships, you never see these thrusters anymore. And you make like 10 times the value, so I hate these thrusters. They're not worth it. They're such a bother, and they're just worth so much less than the higher tier shit. Let me complain. No, I'm actually realizing how long has it been since I've seen you in chat, Neppy? How have you been? How's life been treating you? Honestly, it only just clicked for me how long it's been since I've chatted with you. So yeah, currently working on a spin-off of the system with mechs and giant alien kaiju a la Battletech versus Acrid. Okay. I have not done any Battletech system before. I've done Kids on Bikes, I've done D&D, never done Pathfinder. I've done a couple other systems. I'm really trying to remember the names of. There was a game I played where you were like, everybody was in like a sci-fi world, and there were like clones of everybody, and the DM was specifically supposed to be like a hyper-intelligent AI on a spaceship, trying to get everybody like to do jobs and to get killed or something. And like, I think that was literally the game's setting, like not the DM's setting, you know? Lancer? Was it? I just remember it being like intentionally like a little goofy, essentially. Oh, was that not? And the bitch goes on the... Oh, that's not a heatsink panel? These are always heatsink panels. What the hell? Girl, where are you going? You're not escaping me. Speaking of kaiju, I'm waiting with bated breath for the cleanups. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've seen, like, there's at least 2 different kaiju cleanup games that are coming. I'm really excited for the one that's just, like, looks like it's purely a cleanup game, where you're cubing up the kaiju into, like, meat blocks or whatever. That one I'm very excited for. But I do know there's, like, one that's a little more Deep Rock Galactic like, where like the inside of it is like a puzzle and you're trying to like kill the kaiju from the inside. Heard one of them uses AI assets. I mean, almost everything's doing that right now. You know, it's one of those, one of the things where you gotta figure out. Because what was it? Do you guys remember the chicken game I played? I don't know how many of you were there for that. But there was this game I found that was like a horror game where you're a chicken in a meat factory trying to escape. And we got like halfway into the game before we started. Well, no, some of you realized it before me. Before I started realizing that the game was making heavy use of AI assets. Many of you, I made the argument, I thought the voice acting thing was just, they got a bunch of like really cheap, non-English speaking, like first language guys. And y'all were saying it was AI. I didn't believe you. I was wrong. But it wasn't until I saw like some in-game posters that were just so aggressively AI that I finally had to go, alright, nah, you guys are right. Y'all right.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
What do you guys think? Is there enough in here we're actually going to get to 5, or are we going to burn it all up? The simple fact I lost the fucking reactor, I think, has doomed us from getting level 5 here. But we can see. Because what? There's a couple of lights I could grab, I guess, before it fully gets processed. Oh no, we're very close. The red line going over the 5 is so close. You think it's gonna be just under? I think I've barely gotten it. I think. I think that'll actually be. I'm going back and forth on it, but I think it'll do it. I think it'll. Yes! Hell yeah. We fucking rockin'. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down the reach I'm strolling. First person to tell me what I'm quoting, you get a cookie.
New certification level.
Hey, we went up a cert level. I think that's gonna give us higher difficulty. Maybe I'll finally be done with these fucking thruster ships. The best part though is my dad's been excited to help me playtest the combat. Hell yeah, my dude. That's fucking awesome to hear. You had a margin of like 10k. I know. Seagulls! Thank you, me. Thank you, me. Oh, wait. Is that a planet hopper? I think that was a planet hopper. Those are my favorite.
Shine, 52.
Oh.
Let's have a chat.
Hal, are you boosting me up an extra difficulty level? Hal, are you gonna give me exactly what I want?
Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, and this crew just still isn't.
Oh my god, I fucking love you, Hal. Give it to me.
What are the targets?
Well, they're higher than this. So, we need to bump
When you're out
everyone
here
up a level
rooting for
again.
your horrible middle manager to do a horrible thing because you can take full advantage of it.
Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to, let's see here,
Radiation.
that's right.
I'm a tardigrade. I'm immune to
You're getting
radiation.
lots of it out there in space already.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, team.
Cutter, radiation filters are no
Ooh, okay, we got a difficulty 8. Difficulty 8 is 8 our highest. 8 is our highest. We're definitely going to do one of these 8s. Not this one because it's got thrusters. Do you have thruster class 2? These are quasar. So I want to avoid quasar thrusters. So what are we? 22 million here. 17. Oh, it's got quasars. This has quasars. Alright, so we've only got 2 difficulty 8s without quasars. And what are you? You are 22-4? You're 22. Oh, are they like the. I guess it don't really matter too much in that case. We'll just grab this one then. Let's go. Come Come on, Nepacros. I don't know when you started watching, but this was the very first game I was streaming. This was my OG stream game. This is a game I literally beat once in early access, and then once again after the game came out officially, and I was so upset on the official release that they actually made it so they would clear your debt at the end instead of forcing you to actually work. Oh my god. Because I was so proud when I pulled it off during early access, actually fully clearing the debt. Bottom ring? I should be able to just like hard push it, so I don't think we need to do any split. We'll split the top ring in half, but we're not doing a full split on it, I think. So I hear you passing out mod rolls. Hey! How you doing? This is my buddy who almost made me get a pity suit the other day. All of you yell at Richard for me. How you doing, my guy? How was the rest of your week, Ben? And yes, Anne did hop in, and I gave her her moderator role, and she left immediately. Didn't even want to chat. I think she hates me. Everybody hopping into chat just because they hate me today. It's crazy. I'm good. I'm cooking up some prime ribs. Oh. Jealous. I was in with a very long ad. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, if you want to know, and I always bring this up when the ads happen, I have to run 3 minutes of ads per hour. So I do one like 2-minute, 45-second chunk of ads every so often. The reason being, if you run less than 3 minutes of ads an hour, then Twitch turns on a feature called pre-roll ads, which means whenever somebody hops into your stream, even just to say hi, like they just want to say hi and that they're not going to be able to stick around, they're forced to watch 3 minutes of ads right off the rip before they're allowed to do anything. And that upsets me so much. The idea of forcing people to watch 3 minutes of ads when they're just trying to pop in and see what's happening. So I run the recommended ad amount on Twitch just to turn off pre-rolls. First Gwen, now Anne. Yeah, we're really learning. I think women hate me. Chat, I'm gonna need you guys to start changing up your demographics a little bit. I'm gonna start getting in trouble. My demographics are gonna convince people. Like, listen. I know we have a lot of members of the Ace community here, but we need to change the demographic just a little bit so I stop looking like some dude gamer with a dude gamer audience. So for anyone in my audience willing to take the hit and fix my demographics for me, it would be greatly appreciated.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Any of you willing to fall on that sword for me? Yes, I gotta. Well, it's a Richard. You were not the one I was thinking who would take that, but listen, if you're volunteering.
Deposited.
There we go, and I think we're fully compressed. Yeah, so we're gonna have to decompress everything. We're gonna start at the back because I fucked up the last ship's reactor. We're gonna go straight for the reactor this time. I'm not willing to lose a whole ass tier 2 reactor again. Let's see here. I'll never understand why they made the charges throwable and also explode on throw. I don't know why the charges are throwable either. That one is a bit of a doozy to think about. I don't know. There's a few things in this game where it's like, I can see you guys wanted to do something fun, but No, the one that always gets me, Neppy, maybe you could give me your opinion on this. The one that always gets me is how much the game's tutorial talks about daisy chaining tethers together. Like making multiple panels and then hooking up each panel to each other. And then hooking up that chain of panels to go into the processor. Where it's like, yeah, or I could use one tether per panel and directly send each of them into the processor with greater strength, speed, and accuracy. Why in the hell would I ever daisy chain any of these? Why would I make a long chain that's more likely to have a bunch of shit go wrong? I love Shipbreaker. Shipbreaker will always be in my top 10 favorite games. There's a couple of things where it's very clear the designers feel like they made a really cool system and didn't think through how impractical their system was. But I appreciate their commitment. Oh my god, wait, am I in the gravity? I thought I was in the fucking furnace gravity well for a second there. Holy shit. Okay, let's pull this ring. That should give us enough room to do the reactor, I think. Steals your bones. Don't you steal bones? Why would you steal bones? Buy some eggs from the shop.
Credit applied.
It feels when the game's physics engines tell you the kind of game it'll be instead of the devs. Yeah.
Salvage deposit
Okay,
secured.
we'll rip off a release. We'll do the coolant. We need one more panel. There we go. That should be good. Get in there, you big donut. Yeah, we got a side entrance, nice and easy. All right, grab the reactor, and I think it was over on the left side. Yep. Get her out, get her launched. Boom, baby.
Urgent action required.
Fucking clean. Clean as hell.
Multiple objects accepted for processing.
And that is a clean as hell first fucking,
Rewards allocated.
like, cut session, isn't that? Because we got the thruster, the reactor, all out flawlessly. We got a bunch of the nanos, and I don't think this has an electric panel, right? Oh, it does. All right, then we're going to focus the electric. We're just going to give ourselves, like, the cleanest day one cut, I think, is what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to just get all the insane... Don't you think you could sneak away from me? I have brainworms that make me take off all the panels on the top before pulling the reactor. All of them? Well, that's actually a fun thing, right? Because if you strip all of the panels, right, you do lose the reactor health for not turning off the coolant. Like, it goes to half health, but it doesn't actually trigger the reactor meltdown, right? Like, that's one of those things where it's like the game was really not prepared. No, I don't know if you've ever seen me do this before, but there was one day where I wanted to see on a ship with a Class 2 reactor how much of the ship I could strip clean before taking care of the reactor. So I like took off all the nanocarbon panels. I stripped off all of the aluminum and everything. And then I was left at the end with a floating ECU unit.
Air pressure level.
Floating fuel pipes connect to the thruster, and just a reactor floating in space. And it was just this whole, like, it was so unreasonable just seeing, like, all of the internal systems just floating in a chain. Oh, I was proud of myself. That was just a clean cut session, and I was proud of myself for it. We got 5 minutes. I'm not going to be able to depressurize everything, I think, and get the one. But did I nick something? What's wrong with you? Why are you screaming at me?
Shift clock says 5 minutes left. You know what?
Yeah, gotta make room to get the electric panel out. Don't know if this is the best way though, because there's so much cuts I have to do over here. Alright, we'll send this flat panel. See how much of this we can get just rolling out of the way, I guess. You know, we'll just bring it all over as just a giant bunch of shit. We'll just see if it can all go. I wish you guys a safe journey. Alright, let's pop our fuses and see. Okay, there's the 2 and the one's on the opposite side. Perfect. Easy cut. Reverse deboning a fish. Exactly. Did it once, was so proud of myself, did not ever bother putting in the effort to do that again.
Fine, Rook. Can't wait to see you get that old beauty up and running.
And she's at the back, and I got most of these rings off, so I should be able to... Hell yeah. Oh, and that is like maximum value stripped. Let's go.
Applying credit to account.
Honestly, like, goddamn.
Transferring credit.
For a day 1 cut, we've got 3 minutes left, but we're almost already at level 3 recovery. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you did kind of decompress a little bit there, didn't you? Now let's get this wall off, and then we can strip the internals of the cockpit, send the rest of it into a processor. Got 1 computer. Send the rest off. Ah.
Salvage secured. Account credit.
There we go.
Processing object.
And we'll empty out the cockpit.
Credits to account.
Ooh. Oh, I'm getting low on everything, aren't I? I mean, fuel's not too important. We can always tether run back.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Got it, we got it. Food's ready. Have a good night. Have a good night, Richard. I appreciate you popping in. Alright, that's all good. Send that. Well, let's go fuel up. Enjoy your grapes, Anne. Did you spend the very first channel points you got, girl? We have a lot of things for sale at the shop here.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Get tethers. We also use some demo charge. Yeah, we'll just re-up on everything.
Valuable object accepted.
Alright, well, 1 minute left. Let's go ahead cut loose all of these.
My motto in life is skate fast and eat ass.
You don't trash the
Just
glass?
kidding.
Didn't I cut the glass loose? I thought I did cut the glass. I mean, I do normally. At least when it's on those panels. What is it? There's the very first ships where I will, for the very, very first ship, actually put in the effort to cut the glass out with the line cutter out of the cockpit. But yeah, I normally, when it's like an actual like loose panel like these have, did I not? I might have forgotten to, but I definitely intended
1
to.
minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it and bring it to the table.
Alright, can I... 30 seconds?
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Yeah, I got 30-second cut loose this. Wait, is this pressurized, though? Fuck, it is pressurized. I think if I cut this one... Yeah, it'll hold in place, but decompress. 2, 1... That should be free. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you're ever dealing with these, and they are compressed, and you are trying to speed through them, just cut those 2, but leave at least one of the corner pieces, and it'll decompress for you,
Credits awarded.
without actually launching off into space. Alright, so we've mostly just got nanocarbon to strip, but we got above level 3 on a day 1 cut. Do I have to spend lemons to see your hat? You would have to spend lemons to see my hat. However, Anne, my entire chat is extremely impressionable, so you might be able to ask one of them to pay for one of my hats. If you ask nicely, I'm very sure someone in chat would be willing to spend the channel
Your
points.
designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
We could do range, we could do maintenance, not bad, tether count, not bad. Demo charges up could be good. Ooh, no, I want to do the helmet. Extra oxygen, 100%. That fuel, yeah, fuel capacity, oxygen capacity, real good. I didn't know you had hats, so I wanted to see it too. All right, spaceman, easy. We going back into space, y'all. Let's get out and get the rest of the ship cut up. One and done. Let's go. What do you mean you didn't know? I've had hats for years, Daka. What the hell are you talking about?
Credits awarded.
There is no way you've never been in one of my streams and someone paid for me to put on one of my hats. There ain't no fucking way.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, how we looking? Think this will be it for in here. Yeah, we'll be able to slip this ring off, I think. I have to be a little more precise than that. Oh, this one's holding on, though. It will send you... We'll try to just loop the ring off. Do I loop it or do I try to hard? I think the hard send is actually going to be better. Yeah. Because then it kind of adjusts its own physics a little bit. There we go, that's good. Send the ring off. We'll grab the ladder. Alright, then we'll get in over here. And what do we got? We've got furnace and processor. So the outer ring is processor.
Accepted for processing.
So we'll cut the outer ring loose. So that'll be worth a little bit. And we still have a little bit of nanocarbon, I'm realizing, left in the back of the ship. So we're going to focus down all of the processor metal, I think. And we'll come back and see what we can barge and what we can throw in the furnace. Then again, barge is probably going to be better value than some of this nanocarbon. Alright, ring is cut, so let's go ahead. Best way to approach this. Instinct is actually saying I should cut this out.
Object accepted for processing.
I think an outline cut works on this structure, but I'm not sure. I feel like I've tried an outline cut previously on one of these ships. I think it worked in the alpha, but might not work anymore. Yeah, no, that structure is still in place. Alright, so I gotta figure out a different way to cut that loose. We did get one panel out of it, but I was really trying to get more than that. So, where are you holding? Do I just have to double outline, maybe? Let's try that. Oh, no, that's a whole-ass panel. That's not an outline. Alright. Let's try this. We'll see if this spider web is framing it in. But if cutting all of these on both sides, because we do also have some, you see on the inside there. We'll see if we can spider frame this. I didn't? I thought you just put those on for yourself? No, I let y'all do it. Why do you think one of them is a fucking egg? I also need to make a mushroom. So people asked me to make a mushroom hat, but I'm very divided because the example I was given was toad. And I'd rather do like a fancy mycelium hat if I'm gonna do a mushroom hat than just doing a fucking toad copy and paste. If I'm gonna go through the effort to make a hat, you know? Is this loose? No, that's still holding. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut all 4 corners. But I think with that... Ugh, wait, is that everything holding the circle frame in place? So here's my concern. Definitely if we cut all 4 corners, we'll be able to pull this flat piece off. But then I don't know if this is gonna... Alright, yeah, that all still holds in place. Perfect. This is free, we can send it. This panel's loose, we can send it to the furnace. Now with all of that out of the way, the processed metal ring should be loose.
Material deposited.
There she goes. Tether that to a processor. Knock the other one off. Send it to the other processor. Alright, then we've got a few more panels here that we can cut loose. Ooh, I should also grab and harvest the ECU. I'm realizing we still have the ECU inside.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, but we're not at the 5-minute countdown anyway, so we've definitely got time. But I think ECU is going to be our last, like, hyper value thing. So we've got the ECU, nanocarbon, and then just stripping out all the barge pieces, like computers, chairs, all that. We'll see if we can get all that done with enough time to throw the metal in the furnace. Yeet. V, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? You laughing at my existential crisis about what kind of a mushroom hat to make? Is that what you're laughing at, V? I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this mockery. I do all these nice things for y'all, and y'all mock me for them. Maybe Gwen's right. Maybe y'all are Gwen's chat, actually. Alright, we'll cut this loose. All of that goes in the processor as well. And what's holding on? Is it that? We also have this yellow. Oh, that's the radiation right, that was the new level of difficulty. I completely forgot. They gave me radiation to deal with. So the radiation panel might be worth even more than the ECU. We'll see. I actually don't even remember, like, how the radiation shit works. I think it's just a panel you're supposed to grab. Like, I don't think there's, like, even a thing to it. Or, no, you have to cut out its frame, right. But I think that's it.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Alright, we're already at level 4? Honestly, that wasn't even worth that much. God damn. Do we have any heatsink panels to give us an easy exit? It looks like... No easy exit panels.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, we could cut out the frame on that side, but almost all of this is furnace material, so instead, I'm gonna do this the laziest way possible. Y'all about to watch me not give a shit. Whenever you see me doing full outline cuts like this is me going, I want something. I'm doing it the laziest way I can think of. Because what I want out of this is the ECU, and then I think... Oh, wait. That goes in the front. I think there was one light bulb left. Couple of panels, actually. All right. We'll do the barge strip. I don't think there's a lot of barge value in this, but there's a little bit.
Registered. Transferring credits.
Here we go. Computer, control panel. And that's all I care about. Rest of you go in the furnace. Get out of my way. Get out of here. Yeet. For the ECU. For the ECU. Yeah, that's a big ass chunk. All right. So we've got this to strip for barge pieces, and we've got quite a few in it. And we stripped off a whole wall already from you, right? Yeah. So we've got some easy access. So I think we're gonna get to level 5 even before we do the aluminum processing. Yeah, I think if we just do like an easy barge pull right now, we're so close to level 5 already. Like, I think control panels and computers are going to be more than enough.
5 minutes left. Weaver out.
Credits transferred. All salvage.
Yeah, already level 5. Let's go.
Maximize.
So we got table, don't care. We can grab this battery.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits
Couple of
awarded.
light bulbs. Yeet. Are you also processor? You're also processor.
Object processed.
Ah,
Deposited.
fight, go. There we go. What does that leave? Table, but we don't care about table. Atmosphere, okay, thanks for floating by, buddy.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
We've got lights. We'll see if we have any heat sink panels or anything like that, but it doesn't look like it. We've got a few more things in this room, just control panels and lights. Yeah, just control panels and lights, and the rest we'll throw in the furnace. Honestly, we could at least do the control panels. Because we're already over tier 5, like we're not really gaining much by stripping off all these pieces, but
Transferring credit.
we've got like 1 extra minute I don't have to worry about. We've got to start moving on to just tugging it in though by 2 minutes left.
Account credited.
There we go. What does that leave? 2 panels, 1 light?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And this should leave 1 panel, and it'll be on the wall. Ooh, I'm also seeing 1 more light. Alright. 1 panel, 1 light, 1 love.
Salvage secured. Account
Let's
credit
flush it in the furnace. Oh shit, you didn't make it. Son of a bitch. Go. Double tether. Oh shit, they're gonna crash. Oh no, they're going different speeds. If one train leaves the station going 55 miles an hour... Alright, we'll get our value.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, what's that? 2 million in aluminum, 86,000 in aluminum. Oh, I missed a radiation? Alright, I'll have to be more careful, because we got the frame, the actual radiation, but apparently there was at least 1 more containment panel in there. But yeah, that's another 6 mil. That's good. We got that whole shit cut up. We even got the full salvage level there. So that's pretty fucking solid. I don't think that put us up a level, but I think that'll be pretty close. And where's our debt sitting? Damn, we're still over 1 billion in debt. Unfortunately, y'all, unfortunately, that is where I'm gonna be having to call it today. I'm sorry, Fridays we have to end so soon, especially when people take up the beginning of the stream to yell at me. I hope you all know I love you all. I can't wait to see you all again. We'll be hanging out tomorrow. Like I mentioned, we won't be streaming with Gwen, unfortunately, but I'll come up with something we can have a ton of fun with, okay? Maybe we'll push ahead with this. Maybe we'll do Slay the Spire, or maybe I'll look into something else. I'm not 100% sure on that. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest of your weekends. Remember, I love you all, and I'll see you all just as soon as possible. And yeah.